Alright, hello folks, welcome to the weather update. It's about 7:45. It is April 29th, 2019, and we dealt with a little sun in the morning, and the clouds started increasing throughout the day, and by early afternoon we had a high overcast, so, it wasn't a nice clear day. You could see all the clouds on the satellite here, and if we look at the radar, we'll just look at the radar. Oh, it's down? Really? Oh, the radars are all down. That's nice. Oh my gosh. Epic fail. I gotta play the horn now. Yep. Alright. Let's see if the one to ground will work. The one to ground radar. This is not good. Why are all the radars down? That is not good at all. Alright. We'll have to go here. That is not good. Let's get the radar working. Alright, so here's the radar. Not a whole lot on it, luckily. The nearest patch of rain is over the Great Lakes, but it is moving in our direction. If we put this into motion, you will see that it is indeed moving in our direction. So it sort of is. It may, it probably won't rain. We'll have to look at the models and see how much it's going to rain. Well, I'll have to look at the models. But anyway, let's look at the temperatures because they've been on the cool side today. We pretty much have an onshore flow, so temperatures have been in the 50s all day. And you can see here across the island, it's now down to the 40s, according to the Ventus sky. Of course, it's warmer in Jersey, no surprise. But I want to actually get some actual observations. So Farmingdale is 49, and the high at Farmingdale is only 55 today. And if you take a look at the forecast, you'll see it's going to be dreary, and we're going to talk about that when we get to the models. We could be stuck in the clouds for another 5 days at least, folks. So, it's really playing with this damn stalled front syndrome again. Let's take a look at this one here, this observation from Tom's River. We'll see it probably is warmer. 52, not by very much, and it got up to 58 there, according to this. So even there it was kind of cool. So let's go and look at the models here. Again, this is the Ventus sky. Let's look at the models and let's see what the models are saying is going to happen tonight with the next batch of rain that we got to deal with here. Seems like the wettest April on record, almost, with all the rain we've gotten. It'll be very interesting to see. Only one of the top 10 wettest. So let's go to the NAM model. This will be the 18Z NAM model. We'll take a look at this. This is the area of rain right here. And looks like we'll have some showers, showery type. See, it gets over that warm water, and we start seeing some thunderstorms develop. So it could be showers with this, and those showers linger throughout the morning, and then maybe we get rid of them by the afternoon. And then for Wednesday, we have another batch of showers move through, and you can sort of see where there's a backdoor front. It looks like right over here. So if I actually look and I put the temperatures in here, should be able to actually see. Yep. So it has this backdoored for Wednesday. Wednesday will be very cool, according to the NAM. It has this backdoored. Tomorrow will be warmer, but still over the east part of Long Island, it might have a little bit of a backdoor front influence, whereas Jersey will be in the 70s. So it'll be hot there, all right? And if we look at the dew points, you probably would see a similar type of spread here as well. Yep, we're in dry air, but it's humid to the south. All right, let's see how much rain this is going to give us. Probably won't be too much. It won't be very much. It's going to give us, with this next batch, maybe a tenth of an inch to maybe at most a quarter of an inch, according to the NAM. But as we go into the future and we get some more rain, maybe that will all the way up to Thursday. It doesn't look like our area is really going to see any heavy rain. We'll just see light rain, maybe drizzle and stuff like that. We'll go and look at the NAM for sky cover. I usually don't, but we'll go ahead and look at that as well. Now tonight, tomorrow, you see we're stuck in the clouds. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to be stuck in the clouds for quite some time, unfortunately. Let's go to the GFS, because every model has their own opinion as to what's going to happen. So with the GFS, you see stuck in the clouds tomorrow, stuck in the clouds Wednesday, stuck in the clouds Thursday, stuck in the clouds Friday. Yep, we're going to still be playing with the stall front through the weekend. We'll be stuck in the clouds then too. As we go into May, we're still stuck in the clouds. We'll have to wait till Monday to possibly get out of this. Possibly. And then we're stuck in the clouds again. So it seems like we're constantly being stuck in the clouds here due to stall front syndrome. So it sucks. It really sucks for those of us who want to see the sun, but this just seems to be what happens constantly over here. So let's see what the GFS is going to do with the temperatures over the next week or so. So tomorrow it has it warmer, of course, because the GFS has us up into the, looks like mid-60s, has it warmer than the NAMs. There's a bit of a disagreement here, and it all depends on that backdoor front net onshore flow. And the models have been disagreeing for this on a while. This is the 18Z run of the GFS. Brings the backdoor through on Wednesday, so Wednesday will be cooler. That seems to be an agreement on that. Wednesday will be cooler, and maybe even Thursday too. Yeah, look at that. Look at how close it is. So it could be 80 in Jersey, but it might be 50 on Long Island. So it literally depends on where you're at. Hopefully, it looks like the GFS is trending to push this backdoor through, so hopefully Long Island won't be hot, which would be great. What about Friday? We're still in a backdoor pattern over Long Island to keep us cool, but Jersey is warm. And then we get to the weekend, and it brings us warmer temperatures. Of course, the models have been so inconsistent lately. You can see stall front right there. You can see it on here. Are we playing with the stall front constantly? We're now Tuesday. We're still playing with it. Still playing it with it Wednesday. Maybe still playing with it Thursday. We could be playing it with this stall front for the next 2 weeks, perhaps, which is absolutely ridiculous. If that pans out, that's going to suck. Hopefully it doesn't, but it might just pan out. Let's see what the GFS has for the dew points. Dew points again. You see, at least it won't be hot and humid. So I guess you could be glad about that, but it's going to be gloomy. And the humidity kind of stays to the south, but it looks like it does come up on the weekend. Now, originally the weekend was supposed to be nice. If we go and we look at the model run from 18Z Sunday, see, it had us in dry air. So it changed. It has the front stalled out, and then we get into some of that humidity by next weekend. So yeah, it's the same thing. And this pattern that we're in is just absolute crap. Let's look at the CONUS view. Show you what's going on here, because the CONUS view pretty much shows it all. There's the damn ridge from hell again in the Atlantic that's set up, and that ridge is the problem for the whole week. That ridge is basically blocking the jet stream from, it's blocking the dry air from getting into our area, keeping us in the stall front, keeping us in the clouds, while only out west gets the nice dry air and sunshine. So we're just stuck in this. We're stuck in this until further notice. This is all the way to mid-May right now, and that ridge is still there. All right, this is the dew point, but you can clearly see by looking at the dew points where the frontal boundaries lie. You can clearly see that. Now we're going to go and look at the jet stream. So let's go and look at the jet stream. This will be it right here. So let's go look at the jet stream, because this kind of shows the issue too. Again, you got this ridge in the east. Again, look at this jet stream. It's like a mess, and it's almost like non-existent almost. Like we don't even have a jet stream. This is all due to climate change. Look at this. It's crazy. This is crazy. So it's not good. It's not a good picture for us. You can see the problem. We may have a couple of days where we can get some fronts through, but this is the problem. A big problem with the jet stream is we're dealing with right now. So if you go and you look at regions, and we change this to the southwest, and we'll just torture ourselves here and look at the total cloud fraction for the southwest. Let's move this up to 29th. You'll see here they'll have a clear sky, clear sky. Looks like the clouds stay south of Flagstaff, clear sky. Flagstaff's going to have a number of clear days here. A number of clear days that they will have in Arizona. I'm sure they'll have absolutely beautiful weather while we're stuck in the clouds and the dank and the damp and all of that crap. So let me just look at a couple of the models. We're going to go back to our area and look at a couple of the other models and take a look at the thermodynamics and see what they have for the temperature. So we're going to actually look at the ICON. Alright, so the ICON has us warmer tomorrow, cooler for Wednesday. Put out Thursday. Thursday, the ICON now keeps us in the heat. See what I mean? The models are all over the place. It's hard to even understand what's going to happen because it's all about the positioning of this backdoor front. You can see it keeps us in stall front syndrome. It keeps us in stall front syndrome. You know, it's all because of the ridge. This blocking ridge. This is a big problem with this blocking ridge. It really is. All right, so our problem is basically this, and this is something I'm going to keep talking about here, and that is the ridge. This ridge right here that keeps setting up in the ocean right here. This big Atlantic ridge. Due to climate change, we keep getting this huge Atlantic ridge, and it just brings up all the moisture right up from the tropics up over our area. All right, so that's the problem for the whole eastern part of the country. All right. You have the Gulf Stream that's slowing down because of climate change, so more and more heat is getting trapped in the Atlantic, which is contributing to this high pressure system here that is responsible for this problem that we keep having. So this is the pattern for the next like 14 days. But the thing with this is that we're going to draw this. I probably won't be very good at it, but we're going to try. You got a stationary front right here, all right? It's going to keep going back and forth. It's basically the pattern for the next while, right? You got a stationary front right here that is, I'll draw this as good as I can, all right? This is a stationary front right here, all right? And the front is stalled out. So because we have cooler water over here, and you have a cooler surface, surface here. You still have snow up here and ice. You have a high that's over here, and you have the cool air trying to basically come down here like this. But you have the warm air that's kind of, so you get this stall front syndrome, basically. All right, and that's the problem. If we go and we look at the jet stream is a wavy mess. The jet stream is like this. You get this trough in the west here like this, and you get this huge ridge in the east. All right. You get this huge ridge in the east, all right, to varying degrees, all right? The jet stream's just a freaking mess right now, all right? It's just a mess, if there is even a jet stream to begin with. And it's all, again, due to climate change that's causing the jet stream to get into these erratic patterns. So the problem with this is the whole East Coast is stuck in the clouds, while the West Coast has beautiful weather because their air is coming from the north. It's coming from Canada. It's dry air. And so they're getting beautiful weather in the west while we're dealing with this humidity, all right? And what you're seeing here, it seems like this pattern is just stuck. What does this mean for the East Coast? This is why climate change is going to have a huge impact on our weather, probably even bigger than the impact out west, which is why, again, I worry in the future the East Coast may be unlivable because of all the humidity, because of this ridge here, all right? This ridge is part of climate change because the jet stream, it's like literally becoming a permanent fixture along the East Coast. The whole East Coast is going to become tropical. So the last part of this weather update, actually there's a couple of parts that I want to get to here because, so this is what we were looking at the other day, this site about the city, this is the climate app and what the climate's going to feel like. And again, if we look at New York, the climate, because of high emissions, we keep going at the rate we're going, it's going to feel like Jonesboro, Arkansas, all right? And it gets very humid. Let's take a look and see what the weather in Jonesboro, Arkansas is right now. So I'm going to put Jonesboro, Arkansas in. Now let's see what it's like right now. So in 60 years, this is going to be what the weather's going to be like in New York. Be 77, the dew point's going to be 65, and it's going to be humid, and it's going to be warm, and there's going to be a chance of showers and thunderstorms every single day. You're not even going to see the sun very much. It's just going to be murky, humid, and disgusting. All right? And that's what it's going to be like for us in high emissions. And right now, that's what it looks like we're heading for. The lower, if we reduce emissions, it's great. But right now, this is what looking at the rate we're going. All right? So let's click another place. All right, I'm going to click off this. Maybe that. So let's go and look at Flagstaff again. We looked at this yesterday. The impact in the west won't be as bad. It's only going to feel, in the worst case scenario in 60 years in Flagstaff, is going to feel like Show Low, Arizona. All right, so let's take a look at the forecast for Show Low, Arizona. All right, so it's 61 and mostly cloudy. The dew point 30. Look at they're gonna have beautiful weather. 67, 72. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. So maybe it's a little warmer than it's actually still out of the Flagstaff office, which is the point I'm saying is that the effects of climate change are going to be worse in the east than in the west. All right, they're going to be worse in the east than in the west. All right. So again, if we look at Flagstaff's forecast, I don't know why it won't give me the forecast for Flagstaff, but if we look at Flagstaff's, look at that, 46 degrees. Look at how cold it is there. It will go up to 63, but look at this. So they're in the trough. They're getting all the beautiful dry air and sunshine. Well, we're stuck in the murk. All right? That's the issue. So this is what the issue is. And like I said, the climate on the East Coast is going to get a lot more humid. The whole East Coast is going to basically, this whole area right here, where I'm drawing my arrow, this is all going to be subtropical. This whole East Coast is going to be subtropical. All right? It's going to be humid. The winters are going to be mild. It's going to be cloudy a lot. It's going to be a lot of hurricanes, and all the sunshine. It'll be out in the west. That's where you want to live. When I was doing that video the other day, I said, "Sholo, that sounds like a desert area." It's not. It's actually a very nice area. So, if this is what Flagstaff will be like, it's really not a whole lot different than what Flagstaff looks like now. So, if you take a look here in Sholo, look at this. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. This is Solo, by the way. Look at all these beautiful pines. Beautiful place. Great shapes. And show huge witch's room on that one? I don't know. I can't. No, I don't think so. I think it's another tree. But it's beautiful, as you can see. It looks absolutely stunning. And this is Sholo, Arizona. So, not, like I said, it's not going to be very changed. Sierra Pines. Look at that. Beautiful place. So I see a lot of people having to relocate out west. It depends. A lot of people like the humidity, so they'll stay on the East Coast. They'll deal with all the problems. But for those of us like me who can't handle not only the humidity but the constant cloudiness, which is really very bad for my mental health, we're going to have to probably, as long as this pattern kind of continues, we're going to have to keep thinking about relocating out west, where it's drier and where there's more sunshine. And less of this stall front syndrome and less of this tropical influence. We're gonna have to think about relocating out west, and if it comes to that, that's when I'm gonna have to do it. I wish I could go to Flagstaff right now because I hate being inside, and this weather's gonna suck for the next 7 to 14 days. I'm gonna go nuts. If I could be here in the pines, that would be awesome. Look at these delicious shapes. I would love to be here. Much better. I could be outside. I wouldn't have to deal with any of these problems anymore. But anyway, that's going to be it. So, this is what life's all about. If you can't go outside and enjoy a nice day because there aren't any more nice days, then you have to think about finding another place to live. And this is the reality of climate change that I want people to understand. In the future, this is what we're going to have to do. But right now, I don't know what to say. I wish I could be in Flagstaff. That's all I could say. I wish there was a way. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep you posted on the gloomy weather. When it's going to end, who knows? The ridge is there, and if you want to see blue sky like this, my advice to you, if you can afford it, hop on a plane and go out west and enjoy some nice weather instead of here in the soggy, murky, humid east. Thank you for watching.